It was the first scrimmage. You saw some good, you saw some bad, you saw some ugly. We got a lot of guys, some work today though, especially the younger guys. I thought we did a nice job of getting some of the older guys in there for a couple snaps and getting them out, but the rest of the crew was mostly those young kids, and you see some guys that look like they can develop, and some guys that might be able to help us. So we'll see what happens from here.
Coach, I guess you're getting close to the halfway point here. Do you kind of like where y'all are at?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're ever satisfied where you're at. You always want to be farther along. I like to think that we have a little bit better understanding of some things, especially offensively. But that's kind of what we're at. That's kind of how we deal with our situation here. We always seem to be a little bit behind offensively, so we got our work cut out for us that way.
You saw some excitement from your offense and your defense. What did you enjoy most today?
Well, I think we got some guys that will make some plays. We got some guys that understand that, they can take a chance or two and maybe do some stuff that way. One of the things that you find is that when you got some high-level quality guys returning, is they got a little bit better confidence level. So they'll try to do some things that you might not necessarily have a chance to, see done with some of the younger teams. So I'm excited about some of the experience that we have and the fact that some of our guys should be able to make some pretty good plays.
I know you worked the young guys a lot today. I know Hargrave was over there in sweats. I guess kind of talk about the thinking on that, maybe limiting your veterans a little bit.
Well, we didn't do much with Hargraves and a couple of those running backs. We got in there a little bit, but I didn't want to get them in as much as they did. Scooting some of that crowd. So that's kind of it. Most of the older guys have been around for this length of time. You're so much better off allowing those guys to kind of be off a little bit, because it'd be a real sad day if one of those guys would get hurt in the spring, and they're pretty much showing themselves to understand what we're doing, so we don't need to do that with them.
Yeah, we were talking about number 23 had a nice run. Who is that? I didn't see him on the roster.
David Michael Clark. That's one of our walk-on running backs from Keenan High School, Columbia.